Hello guys, welcome to today's episode of SQL joins. So today I want to show you how you can join two tables using the inner join, which is also known as the join. Alright, so in this tutorial we will also look at joining two tables and joining multiple tables. Okay, so let's get some slides. So here is a diagrammatical representation of inner join. So here we have table 1 and here we have table 2, and from what we have here on the screen, inner join, or also known as join, returns records that have matching values in both tables. So you can see that this intersect here. This a blue background shape between these two tables shows a record. A part of this is part of this table, and this is also part of this table. Okay, so this is where the values that exist in table 1 also exist in table 2. I think that's the best way it can be understood. So when you have values that exist in the first table also existing in the second table, this is what the inner join returns. So when you are using this inner join, you should be considering if you want to return results that exist in both tables. So that means if there are results that exist in table 1 that does not exist in table 2, it will not return it. Of course, the other part of this circle, this other part, the white background, represent values in table 1 that does not exist in table 2, and the other part of table 2 that the white background, side of table 2 also explains or depicts the values that are in table 2 that are not found in table 1. So inner join simply returns tables values in the values that exist in table 1 and also exist in table 2. Okay, so let's go over to something like this. Okay, yeah, so here we are bringing users table here as the table 1, and then we are bringing the post table here as table 2. Okay, so we want to return, this is what we want to return, what is between. So here in table 1, as you can see, we have the user ID. This is the users table. We have the user ID, we have the first name of the user and the last name, and then we have their IDs 1 to 9. Okay, and then here we have post table. So here in the post table we have post ID, the title, and then we have the post IDs 1 to 7, and then we have user ID. Okay, so what this simply means is that this post number 1 belongs to user 9, which is this guy, user 9. Post number 2, post ID 2, belongs to user number 6, user ID 6, which is this guy. All right, so I mean it continues in that order. So from the table here we can see that user ID number 9 has two posts. Okay, he has 2 posts, and then we can see from the both tables, the user ID here that are green and the user ID here that are also green represent the values that exist in this place and also exist in this place. Now remember, from our diagram here, we say that this will return values that exist in table 1 and also exist in table 2. So what inner join will simply do when SQL want to join this table, it will look for this ID, this record, this ID. This is user ID number 1. Okay, it picks this one, then come over here, all this user ID, and check if user ID 1 exists in the post table. So if user ID 1 exists in post table, it will return it right here. Okay, then it goes to user ID 2, and then it will come over to the user ID in the post table to check if 2 exists. So here 2 exit, okay, then 2 will be returned. And we go to user ID number 3 and come over here to check if user ID 3 exists. From what we have, 3 does not exist. That means it will not return 3 because 3 is not found here. And then here we have 7 and 8. 3, 7 and 8 does not have a record in the post table. So what it simply means is user ID 3, user 7 and user 8, ID 8 have not made any post. They have not created any post. Okay, so how from this establishment, so what this will simply return, what it will simply do is it will copy all of this user ID. Okay, let's copy all of this user ID first, because I want to show you, I really want to show you how, what will be returned. So these are the posts. Okay, here are the posts. So we want to return what exists here and also exists here. Okay, so we cannot copy all of these. We can't copy from this side. The reason is because there are values that exist here, they might not exist in this place. That means we might have users that does not create any post, or user that does not have any post. Okay, but here we have all the post here belongs to a user, but not all the users here has a post. They don't, not all of them. So since all the post here belongs to a user, we will simply copy, SQL will simply copy this. Let's copy this, copy, and then we're gonna paste it right here. Okay, let's paste it right here. Let's use this. Oh, sorry for that. Let's use this. Okay, so it will copy all of this ID and then bring them over here. So it will start checking for this to fill up these other these columns, So remember, this this first name is coming from the users table, last name is coming from the users table, and title is coming from the post table. Okay, so what will simply happen is SQL will check for 9, who is the guy that has user ID 9. So we go over here and check, this is the guy. We simply copy this young man, sorry for that. So we come over here and get him pasted. Okay, then we have to refer back to the post table. We want to get this ID, the first, this is actually the first user that created a post. So we copy the post title. All right, we copy the post title and we're gonna place it. You know what, we're supposed to copy, okay, so having copied all of this like in this form, so let's just copy all of this. Okay, copy, and then we come over here and paste it. All right, okay, so this is what we have. So what we're gonna do next is check for the next user. Who is this? This is user 6. We get his name, name and number, name and first name and last name, sorry. All right, so copy it, come over here and paste it. Okay, then it will also go to this number. This number is number 1. So we will go over here, pick this name, copy it, come over here and paste it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video and fill all of this because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay guys, so I just finished copying and pasting all the name. So you see from here we have number 9, user ID number 9 belongs to this guy Okoro Ndukwe, and then we go to number 6. We look at who is number 6, Louis Edison. So here is Louis Edison. It go to check the user ID 1, the first name and the last name, that is John Doe. It come back here and then we have John Doe. So this is simply how it goes to number 5, Marcus Smith. So you can see here Marcus Smith. It goes to number 4, the user ID number 4, that's Cassidy Lawrence. So it goes to number 4 and gets Cassidy Lawrence. So the next one is number 9, which is this guy, which is Okoro Ndukwe. Alright, so then it go and check user number 2, which is Wilson Elliott. Alright, so here we have Wilson Elliott. So this is simply how in and join works. So let's go over to our database and do some joining. Okay, but before I go over to, I want to show you the diagram of what I have. Okay, so this is what the database looks like. It's a blog website. All right, it's a blog. So here we have the users. You can see the user, first name, last name, and email, and the rest of that. And here we have the post. So you can see that the post is related to the user is related to the post, you know. And here we have comments. So post comment. So post, and on post comments, you can see comments. And here we have post to post category, and then post category to, you know, to category. So here the post category is a bridge table between category and post, because the relationship between post and category is a many-to-many relationship. So we have to bring in this bridge table. And also here the relationship between the post and then the comment. Here we have post, comment, and then comment, reply. Okay, so you can see here, you know, how the table looks like. So a post can, you know, a post comments, and then it has a comment, reply. So each of these post comment can have replies, and then, you know, and what else? Okay, so this is really, and also view. You can see the post view, so we can know how many persons that have viewed this post, you know, or and then subscribers. So I just wanted to show you the schema of what we'll be working with. Okay, so let's go to our database. So this is the database, that is Twitter blog. Okay, Twitter blog is the database. So here we have the category, comments, likes, notifications, post, sorry, that's a repetition, post category, replies, subscribers, users, views, and then watermark. Okay, so let's have something like this. Let's where is our okay, so here we have the user and then the post table. Okay, users table and the post table. So we are going to be joining these two tables, and then we'll be selecting the user ID from the users post, from the users table. We'll be selecting the first name and last name from the users table, and then we'll be selecting the title, post title, from the post table. Okay, so let's go straight to SQL. So what we can do now is we want to select users dot ID, all right, ID as user ID, and then I want to select their first name. So we're going to say users dot first name, user dot first name. Let me put this in capital letter. I prefer to work with it in capital letter. So let's say users dot first name, users dot last name. So we're going to get the last name of the user, and then we want to go over to the post table. So we're going to say post dot title. So we're going to get a post title, or we can add posts post dot, what can we add from there? Post dot slug. Okay, let's just add a slug. Okay, so this is from users. Okay, so we want to get this from users first, and then we will join posts. All right, we're joining it to the post table on on users dot ID equal to post dot user ID. Okay, so what we are simply doing here is let me go back to this. So here we have the user ID here as the primary key in the users table, and then we have post here we used auto, but auto because it was I think let me change it. Let me change this to user ID. Okay, so the user ID here is a foreign key, you know. It's the user ID primary key here, but it's a foreign key here because it refers to this ID. So this ID is the same thing as this that we have here. Okay, so this is where the relationship is established. So that's why here we are joining the user dot ID, you know, equal to the post dot user ID. So we run this and see what we have. So right here you can see we have here we have the user ID, we have the first name of the guy, we have his posts, and then we have the slug. So this guy has made a user ID 16, which is Oluchi Cassidy, has made up to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. He has made 10 posts. So we have this guy, he has also made a post, and then this guy, he also made a post. So this is how you can just join tables. Inner join and join are the same thing. They're going to return with the same result. So even if we say inner join, it's going to give us the same thing. Okay, so this is how join and inner join really work. So I just want to show us a little thing about joining multiple tables. Okay, joining multiple tables. So from our diagram, let's say we want to select posts by their category. Okay, so we want to get the post and we want to get the category they belong to. So what we can simply do here is let's say we want to select let's select posts, post dot title. Let's select the post title, and then we select posts post dot slug. All right, and then we are going to select let me bring this up. Remember the relationship we have here. We want to select the post here and then the category, but there's a bridge table between them. So what we are first going to do is to join the post table to the post category table, and then we're going to join these two to then join it post category table to the category table. So that's how we can be able to get a post and a category. Okay, so we say we want to select the post title, the post slug, and then we want to select category dot name, because this will give us the name of the category. Okay, so we want to select this from the post table, and we're going to join it. We're going to join to the category, the post category table, which is the bridge table between the post and the category. Okay, and we're going to join it on post dot id equal to post category dot post id. All right, then we're going to join again. We're going to join the post category now to the category table. Okay, so we want to join join category on post category dot category id is equal to category dot id. Okay, so here we are selecting the post title, we are selecting the post log, we are selecting the category name, and then first of all we are joining it. We are selecting post, and then we are joining post to post category, and then here post category post id exists as a foreign key in the post category table. So this id and this are the same. This is where the relationship is being established, and then we are joining the category, and then under the category, in the category table we have a category id, and then in the post category table we have category id. So this id and this are same, and then this and this are same. These are where the relationships are being established. Okay, so that's why we're getting this. So we can run this and see what we have. So right here we can see the posts, all the posts with their with their category. Let's add post id here. Let's say we're going to select post.id as post id. Okay, we just want to add id to it. So here you can see we have post id. So from this we can see that this post belongs to commerce. So these are the posts that belong to commerce. All of these posts, post id 11, 27, 28, 32 belongs to commerce, and then we have this that belongs to energy, engineering, fashion. Let's say we want to select we just want to select one category. Let's say we want to select all from travel. We just want to get a post from travel. Okay, so to get post from travel, here we have to introduce where clause. So we can say where category dot name dot category name is equal to, we can just add travel. Okay, and then we run this statement. So you can see we only return those that that belong to travel. So this is where you see on the website where someone clicks by category, so it will get the post by category. This is simply how you can get a post by category. We can decide to change this to food because we want to get by food. All right, So you can see all that we have here that's returned, they're just full. So you can join as many table as you want, so please remember to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so that you get updates whenever we post more videos, and then share and like this video. And I hope this helps. All right, thank you. Bye bye.